I used to take dance too. Yeah. I started when I was 8. I started when I was 7. Jazz mostly. Tap for a few months. Ballet. I wanted to take ballet, but my dad said it was for girls. I think it is. I'm a girl. Just for girls. I think he meant. Oh, that's a peculiar statement. Right? You don't want to be being the only boy in the class. I think. Why? He's funny like that. I was the only boy in my jazz class. He didn't mind. And I don't think he knew it was a dance class. He kept calling me his little Miles Davis? Miles Davis had a heroin addiction. I don't think that's what he meant. You like his music? Never heard it. Me neither. I like dance, but he made me stop. Why? Because my mom wanted me to continue. They're getting a divorce. I don't understand. We're kind of a messed up family. What kind of a name is Mal? Anyway, is the name of a girl's name? It's a truncated form of Melody. I was named after a town. I was named after a car. Aston Martin Montgomery. What? The truncated form of Aston is ass. I know. I went to school. I prefer to use my middle name. Martin. Marty, if you really hate me. I don't hate you. I don't think you hate me. Good. Because I don't. It's just something to say. Why? It's just a phrase. Oh. A phrase. How do you think my mother killed my grandfather even though she said she did? I also have a messed up family. It's not a contest. I didn't say it was a contest. Good, because it's not. No, I know. My dad paid your mom to make me disappear. I thought it was a contest. Yeah, but you gotta admit, that is very messed up. Why would he do that? Because of my mom. Your mom wanted you kidnapped? No, opposite of that. She got full custody, he didn't like that, so he paid your mom to kidnap me. That's pretty messed up for both of our families. I guess we both win then. That is an excellent use of linguistic irony. You say really odd things sometimes. I'm sorry. No! I like it. I know a lot of boring people. But you're interesting. She doesn't kill you. She said she wasn't. She said you were. Why did you stop ballet? I'm not going to kill you. Please, I just want to hear you talk to me. Why did you stop ballet? Because of my grandfather and the FBI, maybe. Can you show me? What? I don't know, whatever you remember. I don't remember much. Just show me. It's just okay. This is first position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position. That's it. I was surprised. I had like 6 classes. It was mainly just twirling around and pretending we were ballerinas. Yeah. I never even got to do a stupid pirouette. Please, don't wake her up. Right. Sorry. Just want to hear you talk to me. My mother says I don't exist. Don't want to hear about your mother, if you don't mind. That's a pretty good point on the messed up contest, though. Malibu who takes the lead? It's all messed up in my head. It's a specific neurological effect. It has to do with how memories are retrieved and stored. Every time you remember something, it changes a little in your brain. It's like transcription errors, but in your head. I think about dance class all the time, but I don't know what parts of it were real anymore. Logically, there has to have been an instructor, but by the way she talks, I think it's from a book I read years ago. And there was this fairy godmother, and the girls were all ducklings and the boys were goslings, which never made sense to me. And like they were two different species. And she had this thick Russian accent, but I've never heard a Russian accent before, so to me it's just bad grammar. And I clearly remember her, but I don't think they tell 5-year-olds about shoes filled with blood, which I think my great stole from Cinderella, which is still a children's book, which is very concerning. But the point is, she's not a person anymore. In my head, she's this amalgamation. And now when I think of dance class, I remember my grandfather being there. And he wasn't, he definitely wasn't, because if he was, he would have saved me. But now I remember him being there in class. And I remember seeing him in his car at the side of the road when we left our old house for the last time. But I don't remember remembering that until he told me. So that's not real. And my mother, sorry, keeps telling me I have an amazing memory, but there's significant differences between specific memory, which stores facts, and autobiographical memory, particularly pertaining to prepubescent events based on hormonal changes to brain structure. But the conclusion is, I don't know what was real anymore, outside these walls. I think we went to Disneyland though, because it's very vivid, and I don't remember ever seeing any pictures, so I can trust that at least to a degree. But that is not a net positive, because I hated it and I just wanted to go to dance. And my mother, sorry, kept on pointing out all the princesses, which I remember thinking looked totally fake. But she kept insisting I get in line with all the other little girls to get their pictures taken so they could pretend to be fake princesses. But I didn't want to pretend to be a fake princess. I want to be a real dancer. And then we came here. And for 7 years, every day has been exactly the same. Except occasionally I get to talk to strangers who are about to be murdered. And in retrospect, it's kind of sick that those were the good days, but they were. And I know it's not socially acceptable to dump this on a person I just met, but it's not like I can talk to my mom. And my dad's nice enough, but I just can't talk to him either. And you're sort of the same age as me, and you're nice, but I might have to kill you, so in the big scheme of things, it's more of a faux pas than a transgression. And it's all just messed up. Yeah. Outside these walls, there's not a person in the world that remembers me. I don't remember me. I just don't exist. Pretty good catch for someone who doesn't exist. My mom will miss me when I'm dead. She probably already missed me. Probably has the police out looking for me. Maybe they'll find us in time. Oh, they do in movies. I don't know anything about that. It's just fiction. How are you going to kill me? I'm not. You just said you might. But I don't want to. Well, if you don't, she'll probably kill you anyway. Me too, probably. It's what she does with problems. I'm not good at math, but that's pretty pretty simple arithmetic. I'm very good at math. I think it would be better if you lived. How would you do it if you do? I don't know. My mom OD'd on her sleeping pills once. Just kind of fell asleep real hard. If I could call 911, she would have died. No hospitals around here. Doesn't seem like a bad way to go if you're given an option. Mother's not big on others making choices. Yeah, I've got friends that'll miss me too. I used to think my dad would miss me, but yeah, that isn't happening. Right? It's kind of comforting, to be missed. I even have a dog. Yeah, but it's pretty stupid.
I trust the two of you are getting along swimmingly. Good morning, Aston. Now, well, I think we can do away with these. For now.
Do you want me to make breakfast?
Not now. There are chores I need doing first. Sit with me for a moment. While I was away, I had a lot of time to think. And I have come to the conclusion that I owe you an apology. I know you don't know this, but being a parent can be difficult. And I think I handle things badly. There's no guidebook to let you know when to tell things to your children and when to protect them. You just have to figure it out, and I don't think I figured correctly.
Mom!
I rehearsed this speech and I intend to finish it. Now hush. I don't think I figured things out correctly. It was a lot to spring on you all at once. I know that now. And after thinking about it, it's not that I have told you too soon. It's that I should have always been honest with you. And that's on me. That's my fault. And if I hadn't made that mistake, we would never have had to have the talk, because you always would have known. And I apologize for that. I thought I was doing what's right, but I was wrong. And now here we are. And I so just want you to be a part of everything this family is. I raised you to be strong. And part of being strong is accepting who you are. And I love that you are able to do that so well. And I hope that you will continue to do that. That you will see past your cute little teenager hormonal rebellion and focus on what truly matters, which is family. I am your mother, and every mother likes to believe their children are perfect, but they're not. Just like no parent is perfect. And no matter how good a child is, and you are a good daughter, every child has the potential to cause problems. I don't want any problems here, because then we just have to stop everything until they were solved. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Apology given and accepted. Let us move on. Aston here is going to help your father bring in some wood for the fire. He's not used to an Idaho mountain spring like your dad is, so we need to get him bundled up. I've got a nice thick coat here, if you wouldn't mind slipping that on, Aston. You and I have a truck to unload while the boys are doing their work. There's a brand new stack of books for you, including some Russian literature and an engineering guide to fluid dynamics, which is completely beyond me, but I'm sure you'll love it. You're so smart. I'll get the zipper. There's also an excellent book on the Fertile Crescent. It even has pictures, which should be a treat. Help him with his mittens, would you now? It also occurred to me that we have been neglecting your understanding of pop culture. So I got you a book on Andy Warhol, a collection of popular memes and their historical perspective, and a whole bunch of comic books. Should be entertaining as well as educational. Make sure the mittens are on nice and tight. I also completely rated the philosophy section. Machiavelli, Marx, Hegel, a few others. Let's see how you look, Aston. Remarkably handsome. So much more rugged and outdoor here. Help him with his scarf, would you, honey?
Yes, Mom.
Twice around and nice and tight. We don't want him getting cold. Tighter.
It's tight enough.
Tighter. We have to keep out the chill. Tighter. Tighter.
I can't breathe.
Nonsense. If you can talk, you can breathe. Tighter. 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 Tighter.